You know the feeling. It is a quiet, persistent awareness that you are operating on a different frequency, meant for a path larger than the one currently in front of you. This sense of being an outsider creates a unique kind of loneliness. Society applies heavy pressure to blend in, urging you to be realistic and accept the standard routine. However, the traits that make you feel out of place are often the first signs of high potential. What society labels as a misfit's friction is often a psychological advantage in disguise. We are going to reveal 10 undeniable signs that your perceived insecurities are actually dormant strengths waiting to be utilized. The first sign is feeling fundamentally different. When you struggle to fit into standard boxes, your brain is forced to analyze how those boxes work. This outsider perspective allows you to build new systems where others only see limitations. This connects to the second sign, deep emotional sensitivity. Research indicates that high emotional intensity is a prerequisite for profound compassion and acute moral awareness. Abraham Maslow's research into self-actualization found that exemplary historical figures, from Mahatma Gandhi to Albert Einstein, utilized this deep empathy as the anchor for their leadership. They felt the world's problems more intensely, which drove them to solve them. The third sign is an unshakable sense of restlessness. This high energy level and refusal to settle creates a persistent friction, a drive to improve that keeps you moving while others stay still. When you combine restlessness, sensitivity, and an unconventional mindset, you have the raw psychological materials necessary to lead and innovate. The fourth sign is a genuine appreciation for solitude. Deep, sustained thinking requires isolation. You need the quiet to distinguish your own ideas from the noise of the crowd. The philosopher Blaise Pascal noted that most human misery stems from our inability to sit quietly in a room alone. Bill Gates famously counteracted this by taking think weeks, dedicated periods of isolation to process complex data and determine the future direction of his company. This brings us to the fifth sign, obsessive drive. This radar chart compares a perfectly round, balanced lifestyle to the spiked distribution of mastery. True expertise requires sacrificing balance to achieve extreme proficiency in one specific field. Processing complex problems and forging innovation requires this level of singular focus. Stepping away from the crowd to obsess over your craft is how you achieve a breakthrough. The sixth clear sign is being intensely action-oriented. While most people are stuck in the waiting place, waiting for permission or the perfect moment, high achievers move forward regardless of the circumstances. The seventh important sign is taking extreme ownership. This flow chart shows how taking full responsibility for your results bypasses the dead end of blaming others and feeds directly into a progress engine. Ending the cycle of blame allows you to reclaim your power. When you own the outcome, you unlock this compounding growth curve. The eighth undeniable sign is actively embracing failure. By taking extreme ownership, you treat your life as a laboratory. Every setback provides the specific data points needed to adjust your next attempt. Michael Jordan utilized his high school team rejection as the fuel for his work ethic. He viewed the devastating failure as evidence that he needed to outwork everyone else, eventually leading to 6 championships. Greatness requires stepping into the arena, owning the results completely, and using every setback as a strategic stepping stone. The ninth sign is seeing the bigger picture. High achievers ignore the pressure for overnight success. Instead, they cast methodical 20-year visions and work backward from those goals. Figures like Warren Buffett prioritize long-term planning over safe, conventional pathways. This perspective allows them to navigate through short-term market volatility with total certainty. And the 10th sign is genuinely uplifting others. Real achievement operates from a mindset of abundance. You celebrate other people's success because you recognize that progress is not a limited resource. Nelson Mandela perfectly illustrated this powerful concept by choosing reconciliation over resentment. His commitment to peace and the right to vote for all citizens demonstrates how a leader can uplift an entire population through forgiveness. True greatness elevates the standard for everyone it touches. It manifests as a long-term vision that builds collective progress rather than isolated gain. If these traits resonated with you, the psychological wiring for an extraordinary life is already present. You are built for more than the ordinary, but recognizing these traits is only the beginning. True greatness is an active, conscious choice to utilize that potential every single day. Stop apologizing for your ambition, stop hiding your differences, and make the decision to step into the life you were designed for. If you found value in this breakdown, subscribe and join our community. Comment below and tell us which of these 10 signs resonated with you the most. We'll see you in the next one.